Conversation-based learning, because life is not a grammar test. For too long, English education has focused on grammar because grammar is easy to test. Now, conversation is easy to test. This changes everything. Most airline pilots are not good English speakers. However, they have their dream job. Only English education majors need an English education. Everybody else needs conversation ability in their major. That is conversation-based learning. Now you have a choice. Grammar-based learning tries to prevent 10,000 grammar mistakes and then measures your ability by how many mistakes you make. Honestly, it's like the diet industry. It seems logical that it would work, but the success rate is 2%. Conversation-based learning is all conversations, conversation tests, and you find and fix your own mistakes. Simple. Conversation-based learning is about creating this environment and letting human nature take its course. We use partners, not grammar. The engine of improvement is a lot of speaking with a lot of partners. Repetition makes them smoother, better partners make them better. Test partners of similar ability gives fair and accurate testing. Simple. There are 4 components: placement test, conversation book, conversation class, conversation test. The placement test gives their ability. After this, everything is to improve ability, not determine it. The book prepares and motivates them to speak. They do the book at home and speak in class. Simple. The class is speed dating conversations. Students get a new topic every week, a new partner every 7 minutes. The test gives their ability and their improvement. Students find and fix their own mistakes. The placement test. It takes only 15 minutes to give and grade, and it's more accurate than the 3-hour SAT test. The test gives their ability from high to low, which gives their first test partners. The 3 students who scored highest will be test partners, and the 3 who scored lowest will be test partners, and every group in between. Test partners of similar ability make the test fair and accurate. Simple. Conversation book. The book and methodology are the same. Writing for speaking. Write what you will say, talk about what you wrote. Simple. The core of each unit is 16 conversation questions. Students know the answer to every question because every question is about them. Where do you live? What's your major? What did you do last weekend? Simple. The book is conversation preparation. There's no read and guess. Writing before speaking improves accuracy. Speaking to many partners improves fluency. Simple. This is a new century with new technology. Every page has audio. All instructions are on video. They do the book at home. Conversation class. 1 hour of homework generates 3 hours of conversations. Easy. Just add partners. The class is speed dating conversations. Here's a typical class. Conversation test. From the placement test on the first day of class, you know their ability and their first test partners. Simple. Three students of similar ability have a 17-minute conversation. They record it with their phone and transcribe just what they said. Transcribing takes about 2 hours. MS Word gives their ability and their improvement. Simple. Here's a 20-second clip.
Actually, the thing that I always want to do is grammar, but my parents want me to experience other values on semester break, so maybe I'm going to go backpacking to Japan with my family, not a package tour.
What did they say? They type what they said. Each student will hear and type and read every mistake they made. That is extensive, personal, and self-correctable feedback. Neat. Transcribing takes about 2 hours. MS Word gives how many words they spoke, how many times they spoke. Words divided by times gives their average words per utterance. 2 hours after the test, here's the speaking ability of everyone in class. You can see their ability. In short, students do all the talking and transcribing, and MS Word gives their ability. Simple. Total Words is their speaking ability. They are beginning speakers, speaking as fast as they can. Like beginning typists, they are hunting and pecking in their brain for the correct word and the correct word order. It's a communicative test, and MS Word measures precisely how much they communicated. Simple, objective, accurate. We measure how much students do, not how much they do wrong. And how many words they spoke on the first test determines their partners for the second test. Simple. The 3 students who spoke the most will be test partners. The 3 who spoke the least will be test partners, and every group in between. This makes the second test very fair and even more accurate. Simple. What about mistakes? The best tennis players in the world make mistakes all the time. They self-correct. And so do conversation-based learning students. They have their transcript. In 5 minutes, they can find and fix their own mistakes. Simple. This is a new world with new technology. Finding mistakes is no longer the teacher's job. Get a hobby. Every student has a phone, a computer, and 2 hours. If a student is too lazy to transcribe for 2 hours, that's a lazy student problem, not an English class problem. Then they speak some more and have their second conversation test. Their second test transcript shows their total words spoken, average words per utterance, new vocabulary used, top 5 mistakes, semester improvement. Students do all this in 2 hours or less. They just fill in the MS Word template. Simple. Results. Here's typical improvement after the second test. Average words per utterance increased 80%. Longer speaking is smoother speaking. Total words increased 20%. In the same amount of time, they spoke 20% more words. That means shorter pauses and fewer pauses. That's 50% improvement in 7 weeks. And when speaking improves 50%, TOEIC, TOEFL, and IELTS scores improve 20%. Wow! How did this happen? Human nature. Everybody loves to talk about themselves. What gets tested gets done. Simple. In short, speaking improves 50%, TOEIC, TOEFL, and IELTS scores improve 20%. All that without one molecule of grammar. Is this academic? Yes. Clear, confident speaking is the sign of an educated person, and it should be the goal of a 10-year English education. No, it should be the result of a 10-year English education. For speaking, grammar is bad. It reduces, slows down, gums up speaking ability. It doesn't help, it hurts. How do I know? My students told me. Too much emphasis on grammatical knowledge makes me unable to speak. I know I'm not perfect in English, so I hesitate to talk in English until I make perfect sentence in my brain. I have a bad habit which I can never overcome. The bad habit is that I never open my mouth until I make a complete sentence with correct grammar in my head. Conclusion. It's easy. Students do all the talking. It's accurate. MS Word gives their ability and their improvement. It's human nature. What gets tested gets done. Simple. English education got so fixated on grammar that they missed the one big thing. The goal of learning a language is speaking ability. An education is preparation for life, and nobody gets a grammar test at the airport. Conversation-based learning. The right method for the right goal. Don't fight human nature, use it. Because life is not a grammar test.